Welcome back to Jersey Matters. We come to you from Cleveland this week from the Republican National Convention. My next guest is not a delegate. He's not even a Republican. He is a former politician and a current stand-up comic. Please let me introduce you to Joey Novick. Thank you so much. I appreciate you doing this. Why are you here?
Why am I here? You know, I have my own radio show called Punchlines in Politics, in which I invite two stand-up comedians from New Jersey and two elected officials, and we just discuss current events. And it's like the Bill Maher show, but just things that are happening in New Jersey.
Are you doing it in Cleveland this week?
What I've been doing, though, is doing a podcast and interviewing all sorts of people. I've interviewed so far, we've interviewed Senator Mike Doherty. I'm going to be interviewing Senator Tom Kane Jr. tomorrow. I've interviewed Jared Cardinelli. I've interviewed Joe Panaccio, and they've all been very.
Are they funny?
Good. No, they're not. Well, no, they are. Certainly the Republican platform has been funny. That has made me laugh tremendously. And what got me going today during the breakfast was they're proudly saying that this is the most conservative platform in the history of the Republican Party, which I'm thinking, my God, the platforms in the past have been conservative, and this is more conservative than that. So I came down here to cover the convention for my radio show, sponsored by Super PAC for Reason, and so I'm here. I'm having a lot of fun. So
everybody seems to know and like you, even though you're a Democrat.
You know, here's the thing, though. I like that even though I'm a Democrat, Norman Cousins said that you really need to take yourself lightly and take your business seriously. So my business is politics, but I think because of a sense of humor, I think I get around. Like I bought this hat. I bought this hat for $20, Make America Great Again, and I noticed it's made in Bangladesh. Okay, so that was something I thought, how can you not laugh at Donald Trump when they're selling these hats and they're made out of the country?
But he loves the Bangladeshis.
He does.
And they love him.
They're huge. Bangladeshis are huge. I love the Bangladeshi people.
So you're a Hillary person?
I'm actually a Bernie delegate in Philadelphia. I'll be there next week.
Oh, you're a delegate?
I will be a delegate.
You're a Democratic delegate at a Republican National Convention?
At a Republican National Convention. It's odd. I made a wrong turn. No, I am actually a delegate. I've been a Bernie supporter for the last year, and I will be supporting Hillary Clinton in voting. A
lot of Bernie Sanders supporters wanted him to keep up the good fight, even though it didn't like he was going to get the nomination, and they were disappointed that he came out and gave a speech and endorsed Hillary Clinton.
Here's the thing. I'm a realist. And, it's like when I was a kid and the baseball game was over and I would stand up there and I would make the third out and I still want to, but I still have another swing. The game's over. It's time to face the reality that the candidate is going to be Donald Trump and Bernie. I think did the right thing by supporting Hillary Clinton.
So you're not holding a grudge against him, and you're going to vote for Hillary Clinton?
In the fall, I will be voting for Hillary Clinton. At the convention, I am on the first ballot obligated because I am a Bernie delegate to vote for him on the first ballot. So I will be, and she'll win the nomination on the first ballot without a problem. But just logistically, because I am a Bernie delegate, I am obligated to vote for him on the first ballot.
Do you think? Now I know you're going over to Hillary Clinton. Do you think most of the supporters of Bernie Sanders will go to Hillary Clinton, or are they ticked off?
I think they will come home. I think they will come home to the Democratic Party. Today is July. I mean, we're in the middle of July right now, and it's a long time till November. And I think they will come home. I think those people will support Hillary Clinton.
What do you? Now you're doing stand-up now?
I am working comedy clubs all over the place right now. Yes, I am. I work Philadelphia. I've been at the comedy.
Do you do political stuff?
I do mostly political stuff. I'm actually preparing right now for a one-man show called Comedian Elected to Town Council in New Jersey. It's a lot of different stories over the time that I was on the Borough Council in Flemington. So that's the stuff that I do when I'm working in comedy clubs. And it's a very funny show. I mean, it's about American politics, but it's also not cynical. I talk about it in a very positive way, but it makes people laugh. I mean, I talk about my dad. When I was first, the very first campaign I had, I was attacked by the Republicans for being a stand-up comedian. They actually put up a big sign, a flyer that said, "Just say no-y to Joey. We don't want his stand-up act on council." And it went about talking about how I was a failed stand-up comedian and that I just wanted the attention. So I called my dad. I was very upset about this. My dad said, oh my God, they attacked you for being a stand-up comedian. Maybe you shouldn't have let them see your act. Maybe that was the thing. So I tell stories like that, but it got me back in the swing of things, and I actually found a great quote on the internet, which was from Will Rogers, which said, I'm a comedian. When I tell a joke, it gets a laugh. He's a politician. When he tells a joke, it becomes a law. And it kind of switched things around. And it's human stories like that I include in the show.
So where can people hear your stuff? Where's your radio show? Where's your podcast?
You can listen to me on panjradio.com. It's every Monday night at 7 p.m. We have, as I said, 2 stand-up comedians, 2 elected officials, and all we do is take a look at the newspapers that day and discuss the headlines.
Joey Novick, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for doing this.
All right, this was huge.
Make America great again.
A huge thing. Great.
That wraps up Jersey Matters, our special edition of Jersey Matters from Cleveland at the Republican National Convention. I'm Larry Mendte. We will see you again, same time tomorrow night.